you up to link with you. I'm just trying to get in sync with you. Pour something, have a drink or two. Deep talk, girl, let me think with you. Yo, every word I'm clinging to. It's like you singing to a nigga. I beg for the real and you bring it to a nigga. Sign, seal, delivered, deep boat with deep voice. That sweet noise make me rejoice. I play with words till she moist. Got a hole in your heart, baby. Let me feel the void. That was deployed, but she coy, so we toy around the topic. Wanna enjoy you, not explore no other options.
That's why oh so frequently do I love vibe.
Back to my channel, baby dolls. As always, you know I'm super duper excited you guys decided to watch one of my videos. So today we are back with a makeup look. I did something similar to this like for my Valentine's Day look, which I'll link down below, or I'll find a way to insert in the corner somewhere for you guys. Go ahead and check that out. But this is definitely a different take on it, and because it's getting nice, you got the springtime, I wanted to hit something vibrant. I wanted to hit something bright. So this is what I decided to do today. This is what I'm rocking today. You know, as always, you know, everything is super affordable. Drugstore, beauty supply store, everything is about saving coin on this channel. We already know this because I always tell you I came to serve you, sis, and you know this. So without further ado, I'm going to get through the spiel. Make sure you guys are commenting what you want to see. And if you like something, I love interacting. Make sure you guys are giving me a thumbs up, liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Make sure you guys are sharing. And when you subscribe, make sure you actually hit that bell so you get the notification when I drop content. Otherwise, you'll see it whenever it pops up on your YouTube feed. So, and of course, I'm going to drop my social media down below in one of these little spots. We never know which one it is, but y'all know the drill. But yeah, this is really it. I use a lot of new products that you're gonna see. I definitely tried to step out of my comfort zone with the normal products that I use, so make sure you guys check that out. Of course, if you're following my social media, you already saw previews of this look and you already saw the products used. So here's the video. Hey guys, so we're gonna go in and use our Maybelline Master Conceal, and we're gonna take a really skinny looking sort of paintbrush, and we're just gonna go ahead and create the line that we want to follow with our colors. Once we get that line, we're going to go on with our first color, which is this lime green from our Nika K Perfect 23 palette. And we want to do is make sure that we get a very small compact brush, and we want to focus on only making clean lines up until the crease part. We're not worrying about if powder gets on our lid because we're going to cut that crease. So moving into our Top Beauty palette, we're going to go ahead and take this nice little green, and that's going to be our second color. Again, we're focusing on just making sure that our lines are clean and crisp on the top part of our crease, because we're going to cut another crease underneath this, so don't worry about falling powder and loose powder. And of course, you know, you need to go back and forth so that we can go ahead and make sure that we have that ombre. Going back into the same Top Beauty palette, we're going in with this really cute, like, solid royal blue, and we're going to go ahead and blend that out with our secondary color. This is our tertiary color, which is our third color for the eye. And then we're just going to get, again, just focusing on making sure that we blend this out. This look is low-key very, very easy, as long as you take your time. It's a lot. It looks way more complicated than it actually is, y'all. Trust me. Most of my looks look way more complicated than they actually are. So moving into a single shadow from Kiss, this color is blue cornflower, and we're just gonna finish up the tail end of the look. Don't skip on the tail end. You want to make sure that we put enough color on the tail end so that when we cut the crease underneath it, we still see the curve of that dark blue from the light blue. Don't get light on the product at the end of the tail. Make sure that you follow through completely. Now going in with my, Pinky Rose, Dusty Rose palette, or Rustic Rose palette, sorry. And we're taking the yellow, and we're going to make this our transition shade. I honestly should have done this before I went into the cut crease, y'all. Don't come for me, but I forgot. This is definitely an okay option to do. Just be careful about fallout. Here we are cutting our crease. You already know how I do. I'm going to leave the whole segment in for you, and you're going to see how to cut, like really cut a crease. I always tell y'all that. Carve it out like Thanksgiving turkey out this bitch, okay? You got to really take your time, and honestly, don't be afraid to use product. because for me, the more product I have on my brush, the easier it is for me to get a smooth line and completion of what I'm trying to do, versus if you don't have enough product, it's tugging on your skin, it's pulling on it, and you're more likely to jack up your crease line, your cut crease, than you are to finesse it. That's just my little trick. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you have too much product on, once you're done cutting your crease, you can just take a really small beauty blender or a brush and pat it down, and then set it down with a powder, as you see me doing here. Just go ahead and blend that out, so that way you don't have the crease product problem when it comes to doing the eyeshadow later. But I truly believe that it's better if you use enough product and not less product, for sure. Also, make sure that your beauty blender is damp. Even though we are setting it down here, if you don't have a damp beauty blender, you're going to drag product and it's not going to work well for you. So, going into our Pro Fusion Bold palette, we're going to take this white. Alright, y'all have heard me make this complaint before if you've been rocking with me. I do not have a white that's not high-key chalky. But you make do with what you have, and this is the best white that I do have from all of my palettes. So I'm going to go ahead and just layer that on as much as I need to give me an opaque white look. We don't want a sheer look. We're going for a nice solid white look. So now for our eyeliner, which I'm honestly not sure if I got the best footage of, but I really hope I did something for y'all, because I have not done a wing liner in a long time. And this is a new product, Maybelline Curvitude. Sis, first off, the point, great. The felt tip, great. The liquid, great. And this little angle thing, great. Talk about how easy it was to do this wing. I will never go back to a different eyeliner. Like, I'm going to bulk stock on this. I'm actually going to look up if I can find a bulk stock on this, because this shit happens. Lashes, regular stuff. This is Ardell Wispy single lashes. I decided to go with a really light look since I was going really bold, and there's a lot of stuff happening on my lid. I wanted my focus to only be on there and not necessarily on my lashes. So I picked something super light and super like wispy and fine. Just something to give me a little bit of length, if that's what you really want to, really want to talk about it. I feel like I've been talking this whole video. Normally you guys get some gaps of me not running my mouth, but we see each other today. So we based our face with our primer, and then we're going to go ahead and use the Milani 2-in-1 foundation and concealer in the color Amber. And we're just going to go ahead and beat our face. This is regular face work. You guys already know how to do this. I'm actually going to be coming out with an updated concealer highlight contour routine for you guys. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys are subscribed for that. That is super important. Otherwise, you won't know when I drop videos and content. So make sure y'all are on it. So yeah, we're finishing this up. I'm gonna go ahead and move into our concealer, which is the Wet n Wild Photo Finish foundation stick, which I'm actually using as my concealer. It's in the color medium beige, and what I like to do is let that sit and marinate into my skin. I feel like it blends a lot better, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my staple Maybelline Great Lash to go ahead and blend out the falsies with my real ones, because sis, if y'all don't do that, you look crazy. I can see the difference. Y'all don't want that. Take your time, blend the lashes. It's very, very, very important. Like, a lot of details are what make a look a finished look, so keep that in mind. So going in with a damp beauty blender, which I dampened with a setting spray, because as I've told y'all you guys before, I think that using a setting spray makes more sense than using water. It literally is setting the product into your face the way that you would set it afterwards. Just gives me the feeling of extra, safetiness. So I like that. Using my Physicians Formula setting powder. Color is medium beige. I'm going to go ahead and just lightly bake on my face. I used to not bake too long because I felt like it was leaving me with the white residue, but if you find the right shade and the right setting powder, baking is a godsend. So I definitely have changed that in my routine. I for sure have to bake now. So we're going to make sure we put that everywhere that we put the concealer, so that we don't crease throughout the day, and so that we have a nice layer of protection from sweat. Now going into our contour, we're using this Soft Focus for Black Radiance in the color Milk Chocolate. And we're just going to go ahead and scope out our cheekbones. We're going to small up our forehead, skin up our nose, and definitely make sure that we take out the fat on the underside of our chin and our jawline. And when I say take out the fat, I just mean create the illusion that we are a lot slimmer there. That's exactly what contour does for you. If that's something you need to know, contour makes things look smaller or appear to be more angular than they actually are. So brushing off our powder with a nice loose brush, we're going to move right into highlighter. This is another staple, Wet n Wild High Glow in the color Botanic Garden. I really like this nice pink base highlighter. It's super cute and it makes you look really good, and it's pop. And it's only $4.50, sis. So, okay, so we're going to go ahead. We have set our face with our Maybelline setting spray, and then we're using Maybelline's Tattoo Studio White Gel Liner just to go ahead and give us a pop under our eyes. And then of course, y'all already know bottom gang. Don't let me have to tell you again. Get them bottom lashes, sis. Y'all look crazy. Make sure y'all get them nice and full and dark so that you have a full and complete look. So I'm going in with my Black Radiance Perfect Tone matte lipstick first, and actually I'm going to be doing an ombre. I will be using the BH Cosmetics 28 Nude Palette, and I'm going to be taking this really cute sort of basic pink and putting that in the middle of my lips. And then I'm going to be using this with a brush. I always tell you guys apply it with the brush so that you can control how the ombre looks and control the blend. And that's really the look, y'all. I'm going to have a little video at the end where I show you all how it looks when it's complete. As always, thank you guys. Thank you, dolls. And make sure you guys are subscribed, liking, and follow my social media. Until next time, bye.
Swear, honey, you be the flyest, but a nigga gotta catch this. Yeah, we work. Yeah, we work. Yeah, we work. Yeah, we work.